4 p.m. Getting ready. 1:24 p.m. 1:24 p.m. Getting ready, guys. I don't see nothing. I don't see nada. I think we've been duped. I don't know. I don't know what the hell is going on. We're gonna try and figure things out, guys. Oh! Yes, that's what I'm talking about. The red truck has appeared. The red truck has appeared, and it looks like there's going to be business. That's the reason for the brain attacks and high frequency, guys. We lucked out. We lucked out. I knew something was up. I knew something was up. Alright, and it looks like he's moving closer now. Alright? Looks like he's moving closer. Nope, he's still there. And he's actually blocking the fire hydrant. He's actually blocking the fire hydrant, guys. You can clearly see the red truck waiting patiently for 5130 as far as the narcotics mailbox exchange child endangerment. We're standing by. Okay, standing by, guys. That's the reason for the brain attacks while watching TV, high frequencies, and dog barking on command signal. That's the red truck right there, blocking the fire hydrant right there. See that? And that's the distance instructed to keep to avoid our surveillance. Okay, so we got him on video. And all we have to do now is wait. The other individual has been instructed on command signal with the white vehicle right there. See? The white vehicle has been deployed. That's a distraction as well. So they are working together. And we're just going to keep it like this. Okay? So we have an idea of the distance and what's involved as far as retrieving the narcotics from 5130. Okay? This is exclusive video surveillance. You're only going to see here, guys. You're not going to see this nowhere else. And I'm very happy to be a part of it. This is state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, no witnesses. I'm being attacked electronically from next door 5135, second floor hideout. And this is a distraction away from 5130 and 5132, and of course, inside the dollar store, narcotics. Open for business. Unnecessary officials and law enforcement to serve and protect organized crime. The red truck is blocking the fire hydrant. And yes, Board of Education District 99 employees in the parking lot are involved in criminal activity by simply looking the other way. This is a public service concern, guys. And for some reason, that fire hydrant is used as a waiting area for narcotics. I'm not sure quite the reason why, but that seems to be their favorite spot. All right, time 1:29 p.m. 1:29 p.m. February 17th, 2026, Tuesday afternoon, guys. 1:29 p.m. Looks like the festivities are about to begin. Just in time, guys. Just in time. All right, I'm going to put my food away. It's time for my dessert. But I cannot be by the window because my ex-wife is in the area. This is after last night's public meeting between my ex-wife and the dollar store owner that we have on video clearly waiting just for her to create family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger. And when she got home, boy, did she let me have it. We have her statement. That's right, we uploaded the video. Very upset, of course, and I don't take it personally because I know it's called the game of manipulation. State insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. The red truck continues to wait, keeping its distance to avoid self-incrimination of narcotics pickup. Oh, there we go. We have homeowner Martinez's son arriving on the same time frame. He's just been deployed, and you guys can see him. He's parked behind the garage. Oh, and we had the dollar store owner, also a participant as well. So everyone had been deployed at the same time frame. Pay close attention. Same time frame. There we go. And he also gave a look this way and gave a look to homeowner Martinez's son. Okay, so everyone has been instructed to act a certain way, and looks like the festivities are about to begin. Homeowner Martinez's son is clearly waiting inside the vehicle. Okay, there we go. No job, no school, wasting his youth away. This is a young adult, guys. Wasting his youth away. That's his job, is to get in the vehicle, make a turn, and that's it. We should get eye contact. There we go. We got the eye contact. You saw that. We got the eye contact. You saw that. I didn't knock on the window. He was clearly instructed to make eye contact on video. Remember, they were expecting me to knock on the window so he can have a reason for focusing on me. I didn't give him that reason. He clearly was instructed to provoke a confrontation, and the dollar store owner, same time frame, and of course the red truck arriving. So all three are working together, and all this is being orchestrated from right next door. 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. Okay? So you guys just witnessed how everything is being orchestrated. We have the red truck there. That's the red truck I was referring to. Blocking the fire hydrant, okay? And I had to block that bright light harassment, see that? And let's not forget, this is where the instructions are being given. Right next door, 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. This is a planned attack. Ex-wife is in the area. So remember, the bright light harassment, see that? And the bright light harassment to create family conflict. This is what this is about. While enjoying my meal and watching TV. I had to mute the TV because of the high frequencies, okay? And this is how they're able to manipulate victims to respond at home to the game of manipulation. Okay, intentions are very clear. And this is another attempt after last night public meeting with my ex-wife and the dollar store owner. And the dollar store owner clearly waiting for me, waiting for my ex-wife in front of his business. Okay, so this is what we do. This is the time, 1:34 p.m., 1:34 p.m., February 17th, 2026. Oh, there we go. And we have Thomas Cicero Police Department harassment on video. Okay, see? Told you. So the police officer involved in criminal activity is in the area as well. See that? So all this is coming to... You can clearly see what's going on here, guys. See that? So the police officer is waiting, standing by, set up traps false police reports, arrests, court dates, order of protection, document a history of mental health issue illness once the victim or patient responds to the game of manipulation. Okay? That police officer could be Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, involved in criminal activity of state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, no witnesses. Okay? Once again, this is after last night, dollar store owner waiting for my ex-wife right in front of his establishment. Okay? So, this is what we're going to do. We already got the police officer in the area, and we pretty much have an idea what they're planning. Okay, I'm going to put my food away. And this is what you do. If you do not want to be a victim of state insurance policy fraud, it's very simple, guys. I'm going to show you right now. You remove the items from the window. Okay, remember, the police officer involved in criminal activity is depending on the victim to respond. See that? So this right here will be, they're waiting for my ex-wife to arrive as well. And obviously, they are targeting her for manipulation purposes. And that's the reason for the dollar store owner focusing my direction and eye contact. Okay? So as I'm speaking, my brain is being attacked electronically as well. So clearly, I am on the right path as far as what they're up to. See that? So once again, if you do not want to be a victim, this is the way to go about it. See that? My brain is being attacked electronically. And you also remove this item as well, because it will create concern and family conflict. Right? So that's what we're doing. Right. Right? I'm removing the items right here. That's the reason for the police officer in the area, guys. You saw him clearly. Community gang stocking in the back alley. And I still have the safety latch to allow me extra time to remove the cameras from the window. Okay? So that's pretty much it. I knew I was right because my brain was shocked while removing the items. Okay? So I was right. And that's pretty much it. All three individuals responded at the same time frame. Homeowner Martinez making his presence, parking his vehicle in the back garage. This individual with the red truck clearly blocking the fire hydrant, and of course the police officer not concerned, no ticket, no warning, letting this individual clearly block the fire hydrant just because. See that? Just because. That police officer is involved in criminal activity of state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, and trafficking, distribution and packaging of narcotics of the mailbox exchange. Look at the distance he has been instructed to keep. Okay? 5130. 5132, he just left the vehicle there and he's using the Uber. And he is delivering narcotics, community gang stalking in the background. There you go. Told you. Say it ain't so. And we have the dollar store owner hiding his red vehicle right there. Okay? Waiting. I guess that's it. Party's over for now. And I'm going to put my food away. Okay, so you guys just seen firsthand how all this is being orchestrated at the same time frame, and at the very end, the community gang stalking. Open for business. This is the reason why Morton High School students are not being protected by law enforcement on that fateful day. Our condolences to the family. Hopefully we can share some light on what really happened. Tunnel Cicero, this is a disregard for public safety. Tunnel Cicero Police Department, Cook County Sheriff, and Des Plaines Cook County Sheriff more involved in harassing me in the game of manipulation, state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, and trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics. 5130, 5132, and inside the dollar store and the small businesses, same premises involved in criminal activity as well. I am behind enemy lines, plenty of second character witnesses in the area, and the police officer is waiting for me to respond. I just responded by uncovering all the windows. There you go. So there's nothing for the police officer to document other than provoke confrontation. Now the police officer will continually circle the area, working alongside, let's not forget who's giving the instructions, Nello Greco, main proprietor of 5132, along with his nephew, Anthony J. Loader. Please contact Internal Revenue Services, the IRS, regarding 5132, and watch the magic happen. 5132, posted date, January 8th, 2025, last year. The first floor remains vacant. Nello Greco is the main proprietor, and it is a double lot, and everyone is receiving a new vehicle brought and paid for with this type of criminal activity. The individual is still parked very peaceful, like right there, blocking the fire hydrant. Okay? Blocking the fire hydrant right there. And the police officer did not give him no warning. It's acceptable because the police officer is involved in criminal activity. There we go. That's what we got. It just got real quiet, and that's the reason for the dog barking on command signal that we uploaded as well. Alright, dollar store owner went back inside. Everybody's pretty much back to normal. And it was a nice attempt, but we're standing by to see the real reason for that red truck instructed to park there. Okay, so for now, get involved, guys. It is worth your time, effort. I'm telling you. You guys are watching history in the making. Remember the former mayor, Betty Lauren Ortiz. For some reason, San Cicero present mayor, Larry Dominic, is being protected by external government agencies. Individual employees placing high-ranking departments to make that decision. That's right. So pay close attention to our social media platform. Please share our information. I am on Facebook, on the wheel, and we opened up our second channel on YouTube. So please share our information. We're trying to gain momentum, and we're trying to make sure Child Protective Services should be included in the equation as well, because the children are being used to avoid any suspicious activity. Alright, standing by. So far, everything's back to normal. Homeowner Martinez's son has been instructed to just go back to sleep. That's what he does. He woke up, he moved his vehicle from behind the garage and parked it here. That's all he did. And he went back to sleep. Wasting his youth away. No job, no school. Simply brought with a vehicle. Now they own him for life. And each time they instruct him to participate in the game of manipulation, that's pretty much what he does. And we also have other neighbors participating knowingly or unknowingly. Okay? So once again, you guys saw how the time sequence occurred. And before this, while watching TV, my brain is being fried and attacked. This is high frequencies. I had to lower or mute the TV in order to enjoy the TV. And my brain was being shocked from electromagnetic field waves. This is equal exposure from microwave oven, x-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line, secondary health issues of radiation levels. Now, the reason for the police officer instructed to continue passing by is because, obviously, I'm not a newbie, okay? If I was a newbie, the electronic harassment and shock treatment to the brain is to provoke movement, reaction, response, yelling, running out of control, kicking, screaming, public outbursts, surprise advantage. Once I approach the window, the police officer will be driving by, attacking my psyche, and each time I go grocery shopping, the police officers are usually there. When I return back through the alley or through the front, they're waiting for me. While taking 54 and Cermak Pink Line, transit, train, they're waiting for me. And while taking public transportation, the bus, they're riding right next to me. So this is an act of provocation, of course, attacking the victim's psyche, and with a combination with high frequencies and electromagnetic field waves, shock treatment to the brain, coming from next door, 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. The victim will panic. And once the victims panic, that's what the police officer comes in. That's what they're looking for, to coerce the victim. Would you like us to call an ambulance? And sure enough, the police officers and paramedics and fire department, they have employees that are waiting. There we go. There we go. See that? There we go. Okay? There we go. See that? And look at where they're stationed at. Look at where they're stationed at, all the way over there. See that? So all this is pre-planned. All this is pre-planned. See that? This is all pre-planned attacks. See that? It doesn't stop here. These police officers are working with local gang members, and now what they're doing is they're trying to coerce me to go outside. This is the reason for this police officer parked in the same, right across. Oh, here comes Homeowner Martinez. Let's see if that's her. Okay, so that's what we got. Okay, we have police officers involved in criminal activity. This is all staged. Okay, this is all staged. Same time frame, and they're working alongside this individual. Now, pay close attention to the individual, how calmly he is parked blocking the fire hydrant. Okay? These police officers are not going to question this individual for blocking the fire hydrant. See that? They're more concerned with attacking me. See that? See how that works? This individual is blocking the fire hydrant, and these police officers are clearly involved in criminal activity. There we go. There we go. Waiting. Waiting. Pay close attention how that is being staged. All this is staged. All this is being staged. As far as the game of manipulation. This is just a big setup. And the individual is clearly not concerned with the police officer. See that? Not concerned at all. See that? He's just going to continue blocking the fire hydrant right there. See that? All this is staged. This is all a big setup to manipulate me to get closer. And of course, it is a public safety concern in both angles, blocking the fire hydrant and blocking incoming and outgoing traffic. Okay? This is our stage. Same time frame. Same time frame, guys. Pay close attention to the timing of what's going on. This is organized crime. I am behind enemy lines. And these police officers are being instructed when to create this type of, see that? That's it. Pretty simple. That's it. See that? Told you, it was staged. See that? See that? A traffic stop doesn't take that, is not that quick. You know that. A traffic stop, they have to run the numbers, they have to run the background check, they have to, and especially, they have to make sure this individual is not blocking the fire hydrant. So, clearly, that was staged. See how that works? Both individuals were involved in criminal activity of staging the game of manipulation. See that? And they were expecting me to go outside, obviously, and it was a failed attempt. So the pressure's on. The pressure's on. This criminal organization, this is a big organization, guys. This is involving a lot of important people. And you guys saw firsthand how this police officer is involved in criminal activity. And, of course, Board of Education District 99 building employees by simply looking the other way as far as that truck blocking the fire hydrant right there. See that? Blocking the fire hydrant. No concern at all. Okay, let's pay close attention to the timing. 1:52 p.m. 1:52 p.m. February 17th, 2026, Tuesday. Okay, they're going to extreme lengths, guys. Extreme lengths to have me arrested, to have me documented, and once I started taking down the covering from the windows, my brain was shocked. That's right. And that shock treatment is equal exposure from microwave oven, X-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line. This is a shock treatment used in the final faith stage of silent incoherent victims, nursing home final faith, identity theft Medicaid takes place. It's a combination of high frequencies, bright light harassment, electromagnetic field waves, and there's another vehicle right there. Okay, that's our neighbors. All right, that's where we're standing at so far. And you guys saw everything on video. Everything started pretty much with the red truck parked right there. Once I focus on the red truck right there, everything else came into play. Homeowner Martinez drove into the equation. The dollar store owner came out of his business. See that? And of course, community gang stalking. And now the police officer involved in criminal activity overlooking or just ignoring the fact that this big red truck is blocking the fire hydrant. And you can clearly see the yellow line right there. It's clearly indicated that is a public safety concern. And look at how quickly that traffic stop turned out to be. That's a dream come true for anyone that is pulled over that quick of a service. They didn't even run the plates. They didn't even check the ID. It was quick, and off we go. See that? That was quick. And obviously, they didn't have to walk too far away to find out as far as the narcotics right here. Our information is documented. Tennessee officials and law enforcement clearly are working on a harassment case against me, and we have them on video doing so. Okay? All you have to do is go back in the videos and see for yourself. That's pretty much it, guys. And this individual is being instructed to just sit there and wait. Okay? That's all. Okay, so let's look at the time frame. 1:55 p.m., February 17th, 2026, Tuesday. Tuesday. That's it. All right. So for now, everything is on black. You can clearly see. And we're going to see if there's any activity back here. Just in case. Okay? Because remember, there's a lot of running back here. And we want to see if there's any extra running today. Okay? We want to hear the little doggy go bow wow wow. I'm focusing back here because this is where the police officers involved in criminal activity and Tennessee officials are making periodic visits. Nello Greco, named proprietor of 5132, and his nephew, Anthony J. Wilbur. They will be exiting and entering from the back garage. So this is a very important focal point at times, not all the time. So today we're just doing this just to see if there's any more activity. We're waiting. I'm putting my food away, and for now, it looks like this is good, guys. We got a good video. That was a good video of how victims are manipulated to respond. This was good. This was good, guys. And that's pretty much it. All right. So for now, we're moving on. Okay. 1:56 p.m. Oh, community gang stalking. Community gang stalking. Okay. We had the police officer here involved in criminal activity. Tennessee Police Department harassment. Okay. Moving on. And over here, of course, Tennessee Police Department harassment. 2. We have 2.